In this video, we'll talk about negativity bias. It refers to people's tendency to put more emphasis on negative experiences than positive ones. People with this bias feel that bad is stronger than good and perceive more threats than opportunities in a given situation. Typically, negative facts, experiences, personality traits, words, events, and even stock market changes are more memorable and impactful than their positive counterparts. This is primarily because they gain and hold our attention better. In the book Persuasion, the author talks about the rule of communication and persuasion. Communication that presents the most frightening consequences of poor health habits work better than milder messages that present the positive consequences of good habits. Furthermore, the more prominent and attention-grabbing the frightening appeals are, the better they work. Recall the advertisements for a home fire alarm, deodorant, and computer antivirus software. As the saying goes in media, if it bleeds, it leads. When fake news stokes anger and fear, it spreads faster and deeper than truth. Given the boomerang effect we discussed earlier in the video of confirmation bias, combating disinformation after the fact could be like fighting a losing battle. One effective way to spot and resist fake news is similar to vaccination, exposing people to a weak dose of the methods used to create and spread disinformation, so they have better understanding of how they might be deceived. Faced with less familiar conditions in which our tried and true approaches won't work, we reflexively counter our natural anxiety by narrowing and simplifying our options. Unfortunately, the attempt to impose certainty on the uncertain tends to oversimplify things to black and white, all or nothing extreme. A stressed-out leader is particularly susceptible to the negativity bias. They are likely to resort to binary choice making, limiting the options available to them. In tough moments, we reach for premature conclusions rather than opening ourselves to more and better options. In an organization where leaders make wise decisions, there are always plenty of arguments and disagreements over the group deliberation process. No leader knows everything. If leaders are trapped frequently by negativity bias when they are confronted with views that are at odds with theirs, it is a red flag for a toxic organizational culture. In some innovative organizations, speaking up and fighting for stakeholders' interest instead of leaders' or board members' interest is an essential component for promotion. The rationale is that if you only know how to please your boss or board members, you don't deserve to be promoted in an organization that serves the interest of stakeholders. Good organizations can handle heated arguments. For them, conflicts are part of the learning process for decision makers. Hashing out differences and disagreements prevents tunnel vision in group decision making. By contrast, if you see people stay in their lane and keep their mouths shut, even when things in another lane go horribly wrong, you can reach your conclusion that people are not motivated to work there. This applies to marriage too. If organizational members have a chance, they'll leave organization either through retirement or finding a better job. As a leader, have you made people uncomfortable to speak up when they disagree with you? Have you discouraged people from playing devil's advocate? When was the last time someone told you that you made a wrong decision? In this video, we talk about the negativity bias. It's people's tendency to put more emphasis on negative experiences rather than positive ones. People feel bad is stronger than good and see more threats than opportunities. Now it is time for you to provide an example of the negativity bias and reflect on how it influences decisions made by you or the people around you.